Hello guys, what's up? It's Dee again, and I want to wish you welcome to my virtual magical space as always. I'm very happy to have you here. I'm very happy for this channel, for this community, for you watching my video. I'm very, very grateful for every single one of you. You really, really are amazing. Thank you for being part of this community and just being there and connecting with me. Now, before I'm going to start your reading, I must say that this is a general reading, so what I say may not resonate for everyone, so take what resonates and leave out the rest. Today's subject, I'm very happy to announce it, it's going to be what are your psychic abilities and how to develop them. We are going to have 3 piles, number 1, number 2, and number 3. And we are going to start as soon as I'm going to give you a moment for you to pick the pile or piles that you resonate with the most. Great. Now, I think we can start with the first pile, number 1. Let's see. What are your psychic abilities and how to develop them? I hope this is right. Okay. Let's see. I'm sensing here someone very intuitive. Okay. We have the Lovers in reverse. King of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. I sense here someone who knows before things are happening that they are happening. And this is something that puzzles you sometimes. I see here someone, number 1, which is you, who has the potential to see possible options for every situation. It's like you know how your situation is going to play out, whether if it's scenario A, scenario B, or scenario C. Ace of Cups in reverse. I sense here someone who's a healer in terms of someone which is you, number 1. I keep feeling like telling someone instead of you, because I sense here you are a little bit reluctant when it comes to your abilities, or you just don't give them enough credit. It's like you're just like, oh, that's nothing. But actually, that's not the case, number 1. It's like you just have this, what's the word? This amazing ability to support people, to be there for them. And on a physical level, this looks like just a talk between 2 friends, right? But on a deeper level, what's happening is that a healing occurs between, actually not between, yes, we can say between that person and the universe at large. But with the Ace of Cups and 7 of Pentacles in reverse, it's like you don't even realize it, or you don't even give yourself enough credit. It's like with the Knight of Pentacles, it's like you want to maybe wait for the other person to notice it, or to just have enough proof from multiple people that this is the case. I am here to tell you that sadly people may not appreciate your gift, but I will definitely tell you now that your gift is amazing and you definitely have some strong abilities when it comes to creating alchemy and creating transformation on a deeper level. It's like you just know what to do to make people open for you. And this is not something that a lot of people can do, number one. With the King of Swords here, it's like you know what to say, exactly when to say it. You know how to interact with the other person so that they feel received. And this comes very natural for you. This is so nice. Let me see, what else do we have for you? I'm sensing here that you had some experiences with spirituality, maybe when you were a kid, and those experiences weren't necessarily so great for you, or it just made you put spirituality in a bad light. With the Lovers here and the Eight of Wands in reverse, it's like you realized very soon in your life, or after a sudden event happening for you, that you possess some abilities, and at first you were a little bit startled because you didn't know what to do with all this information, right? But I am here to tell you that you are a stronger, a better version of yourself, and you don't have to be afraid of anything because you are very much a better version of yourself right now, and you can definitely handle your abilities, or you are definitely in the space of seeing the totality of your abilities. So yeah, I feel like telling you, you should come out of your shelf, number one. Just don't be afraid to be you, because you are definitely someone who's just been through a lot and can help so many people. You have such a kind, nice, gentle soul. It's what I'm picking up. And you're a natural healer. This is something that goes out of question. You have a natural sense for understanding spirituality. You have a deep inner knowing of how the invisible world works. What does it mean to manifest, to create your reality? Let's see some clarification cards for you, number one. What are your psychic abilities? So now, let's see some clarifications cards for you to know how to develop your abilities. We have Find Your Sacred Flow in reverse. And we have Overthinking Can Spoil the Magic. Interesting. And we have Success and Transformation in reverse. Give me a moment here. We have here Feed Your Artist in reverse. For you, I feel it's about knowing your own inner rhythm, number one. and welcome the divine masculine. So here with find your sacred flow in reverse, I feel here you are maybe a little bit struggling with having a fixed routine and finding a way to adapt, because I feel here you're very much influenced by what's going on in the world, maybe the phases of the moon, or just simply a lot of exterior factors that you cannot control. And of course you have this tendency to overthink about them. But the universe is here to tell you to only focus on what can you transform and what do you have within you already. So yeah, you don't have to understand everything in order to be a good healer, in order to be a great alchemist, or simply in order to pretty much manifest what you want, right? You just need to take it one step at a time. Just know that no one is perfect and everyone has their limitations. You don't have to have just expectations that are hurting you. It's what I'm seeing here. Find a way to connect with your own creativity. This is something that will help you develop your abilities. Your inner creativity is something that will make you in the flow with the magic that you have within. And this is something that will help you in your transformation process, which if you find you have some challenges on your way, then you only have to connect with your intuition and see what is there to be done. Because I'm sensing here that the universe somehow put you these obstacles and challenges in your way so you can use your abilities much more. So now you have a chance, number one, to use these abilities not so much on other people, but on yourself. And the more you feed your inner artist here and your ability to pretty much transform through alchemy, let's say a bad emotion in a good emotion, in a bad feeling emotion in a good feeling emotion, or let's say a bad trait that you have in a trait that is beneficial for you, the more that you do that, the more that you will connect with your spirituality and your own inner world, and the more you will feel a connection with the divine, and also you will pretty much be able to sense that you are going in the direction that you are meant to be going and pretty much follow your life purpose. With welcome the divine masculine here, I feel you either need to make room for a masculine figure in your life if you're a woman, or you need to strengthen your masculine qualities if you're a man. Either way, it's about accepting your divine masculine and embracing that energy coming into your life. So I feel here you are on the right path, and simply the fact that you are aware of all of this and you have an open mind and the desire to make it happen, it's something that will definitely help you be aware, understand, and pretty much develop your psychic abilities. Tell me more about yourself and your abilities in the comments. I'd be more than happy to know. Thank you so much for letting me do this reading for you. I'm sending you many, many sparks your way. And if you liked it, don't forget to give it a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. See you in my next video. Let's see what else do we have here. Number 2. Let's see. What are your psychic abilities and how to develop them? So we have here 3 of Pentacles, the Devil, Star, Ten of Swords, Justice in reverse. Interesting. Number 2, sorry. Maybe you were also attracted to pile number 3. So we have here Child of Pentacles in reverse. So let's see, what do we have for you here? I sense here you can be a great support for people. You have a very, very strong light. You may be a light worker. You may be someone who just knows how to shine bright in the darkest moments. It's like you know how to be there for your friends, for your family. I sense here you would do pretty much anything for them. With the Devil over here, I feel your psychic abilities are being tested. It's like you're being called to rise above your limitations and to not let yourself be indulged in some, maybe, let's say, behaviors that are not truly serving you and actually are not an authentic manifestation of who you are. Like, let's just say, for example, if you have this innate ability of astral traveling, you may use this ability as an excuse to avoid life. And this is something that the universe doesn't want, because it's not in your interest to do so. And because of that, I sense here that your abilities are not so much out in the open. It's like you may feel disconnected from your abilities, or you may feel a very strong energy towards them. Either way, I sense here you are barely getting familiarized with them and with your unique potential and capabilities. And I know this feels a little bit unfair. This is what I'm sensing here with the Justice in reverse. Yet, the more that you move forward and connect with people in real life, the more that you will pretty much overcome this difficult period. when it comes to your abilities. Because with Ten of Swords in reverse here, Child of Pentacles, and the Justice, I sense here that you are at the end of a cycle that didn't seem right for you, but nevertheless it was a period of your life. And maybe you felt that you were not at your best, so to speak. But this is all about to change. I'm very happy for you to tell you this, that this is about to change, number 2. Because you will have the chance to be the light that you were always meant to be. It's like now is your time to shine. And by now, I mean now is the time for you to start envisioning this so you can pretty much later on manifest it in your reality. You're not in denial, number 2. You are definitely much in reality. Just focus positively, appreciate what you have, focus on the moment, and you will definitely attract the things that you want to attract. Which I sense here in this situation is a better connection with your abilities. I'm sensing some confusion from you, number 2, and this is totally okay. Let's see, what else do we have here? You're definitely in a deep transformation process with the sea over here. You are trying to integrate so many things. We have here, you are living poetry. The universe is urging you to appreciate the beauty in your life. Unstick the stuck in reverse. Have faith. Have faith, and pretty much if you feel a negative feeling like fear, for example, maybe you feel you're not ready to open up to your abilities. If you sense that, it's okay. No one is perfect. I also feel that sometimes when it comes to my own abilities. But I always take it as I'm afraid of something, but I'm also afraid of life in general sometimes. So it's pretty much a feeling that won't go away. So I just have to adapt to it because it's part of my reality. It's part of who I am. It's part of who I want to become a better version of myself, number 2. So yeah, you have this, you got this, number 2. External validation. Yeah. Don't be afraid to ask for help. This goes very well with what I was saying. It's okay if you're feeling overwhelmed here. Find people who went through similar situations like you. With the Three of Pentacles, I sense here you will be getting the support that you never thought was possible for you to get. Your soul shines, number 2. Wow. You are such a beautiful being. You have so much potential to change so much lives, starting with yourself, of course. So don't be afraid to let yourself be the person who you always wanted to be, because you always had that in you, number 2. You always had that light inside yourself. You have such a beautiful transforming energy. I sense here a lot of people just want to be in your presence because you just give them a good mood. And of course, how can we translate this good mood on an energy level? Well, it's pretty much alchemy. It's pretty much transforming bad energy into positive energy. And this is what you do, maybe without even realizing it. So I sense here that you are using your abilities to a degree, to a certain degree at least, without even realizing it. We have here changes in reverse. I'm sensing here things are changing for you in terms of what do you believe about spirituality and your psychic abilities. I sense here that you just cannot deny them anymore. You cannot tell yourself that it's all just in your head, that it's all just a game, that it's all just childish behaviors. You are mature enough and strong enough to accept them. You don't have to run away from them only to get other people's approval, because that's not you, number two. That's not you. So embrace this change. So what if maybe some of your friends won't accept your abilities or will just see you in a different light? This won't matter, because if you truly embrace this change, the right people for you will come in your life. The right people will appreciate your abilities. You won't be afraid to be yourself around those people. You won't be afraid that you will just maybe talk some weird subjects, or that you are just having some weird beliefs that no one has. I'm sensing here you need people who are brave enough to embrace diversity, who are brave enough to embrace your uniqueness. And just so you know, people who cannot embrace your uniqueness are people who didn't embrace uniqueness in themselves. And I'm sensing here you're someone who wants to evolve. You are someone who is just in like this beautiful ascension process, who's just following its path. And I'm sensing here that you'll follow your path no matter what. Excuse me. So it's only up to you, number two, how your path is going to be. Because you have this within you, your abilities, and it's a matter of what type of road you choose to take on the path of developing them. So I would say just make this road as pleasant as possible, because you can definitely do that. Embracing change would be the first step here. Once you do that, your soul will be able to shine eventually, and everything will just change. Everything will change for you. Everything starts with yourself, and with you taking this decision to be unapologetically yourself no matter what. with the good and the bad, with your spiritual self included. And I'm sensing here some anxiety when it comes to you being yourself. And that's totally normal. It's totally okay to feel like that. It's about not letting that feeling control you and stop you to just move forward. And I'm very sure that you are a powerful person who's able to take control of their life much more than they already did and follow your soul's desire, which is to develop your abilities. This is what I feel you need to be doing to develop your abilities. Thank you so much for letting me do this reading for you. Tell me more about who you are in the comments, also about your abilities. I'll be more than happy and interested to know about you. I'm sending out many, many sparks your way, and we are going to move to the next reading. Let's see. Number 3. What are your psychic abilities and how to develop them? Okay, give me a moment here. We have here 4 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, Four of Swords in reverse, 2 of Discs in reverse. Interesting. Give me a moment here. I'm sensing here someone who is pretty much familiarized with the spiritual world and with what spirituality is, or has a history of already researching a lot about spirituality. Let's see. We have here 9 of Cups in reverse. I'm sensing some dissatisfaction here. And this is totally normal in your situation, because I'm sensing here you're a perfectionist who wants to develop your abilities, wants to develop their abilities so much. It's like there is nothing that will make you stop. Yet I'm sensing some uncertainty here. It's like part of yourself thinks it's not good enough to have psychic abilities or to just develop them at a certain level. And I'm here to tell you that this is not true. It's just that your style has changed, and your style of understanding spirituality has changed. And this is totally normal because you are going through a transformation here. And as a result, you're not perceiving spirituality and the invisible world the way that you perceived it before. It's like you are certain of some things, but with Four of Discs in reverse here, it's like you are not seeing, or you don't want to see some things that are changing in your reality. Could be some beliefs that you had. So what I'm sensing here is that you are using some of your abilities very, very much, but now you feel that those abilities are a little bit numbed, and you are a little bit puzzled because you don't know if this means that you didn't use those abilities correct before. Well, that's not true. The thing is, your guides here, universe or source, depending on what you believe in, wants you to know that this is a test for you to develop the other side of your abilities that you haven't so far. So let's say that, for example, you have a guide and you only communicate with that guide through clairauditory messages, right? And one day you realize you don't sense that guide anymore. Well, this is because maybe that guide wants you to develop your clairvoyance much more, or your inner knowing about them much more. So I feel this is your case. With the Two of Pentacles, it's like, in reverse, it's like you have to make a decision about changing how you perceive things, but you didn't arrive at that conclusion yet. It's like you're denying something, but the decision will be taken for you if you don't take it already. Which means that you will see that things will move forward with your intervention or not. Let's see, what else do we have for you here? I sense here a way for you to connect with your abilities is to work on your gratitude, to work on your attitude of appreciating things, because I sense here with the Nine of Cups in reverse that you have like a general dissatisfaction when it comes to yourself, spirituality, pretty much everything in general. You are trying to focus on what's stable, which is good. And I'm also sensing here for some of you that you know you have a connection with the divine, and you are not afraid of showing it or pretty much accepting it. But I want to know more about this Two of Pentacles in reverse, about how will this decision be taken for you, because I'm still a little bit confused, and this doesn't happen very often for me in a reading. So let's see, what do we have for you here? We have here, what does your soul say? We also have Creator Alchemy, Fierce Serenity, I'm sensing here some dark stuff that you're dealing with, and it's about you seeing the situation for what it really is and not denying things, yet maintaining your calm. Embody the attitude of a lion. Don't lose your dignity. Don't lose yourself. Number 3. Transmute those negative energies. Your power is definitely changing things, manifesting what you want, transmuting through alchemy negative into positive. Creator water. Interesting. So what I sense here is that a way for you to develop your psychic abilities is to connect much more with your emotions. It doesn't have to be something extravagant or weird or out of the ordinary, no. It just has to be you connecting with your emotions in the present moment. So make yourself a habit with the now to ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? Who am I in this present moment? It could be that you don't recognize the emotion, and that's okay. It's about you connecting with yourself much more. By doing this, you will be able to connect with your soul much more. And you will be able to ask it, what does it want? What experience you want to have here? Your guides here, I feel, they only want what's best for you. They are always acting in your best interest. And they are here to support you in your journey, number 3. They are so much there for you. It's like I can sense so much support towards you. This is so nice. So, to reiterate about your abilities and how to develop them, you have powerful abilities. You could be a witch, you could be an alchemist, you could be a manifestation person who believes in magic, the laws of the universe, definitely. And your path, it's not easy, but definitely a way for you to develop your abilities is to be in reality. Accept some truths that are hard to accept and to swallow. This could also mean that you need to find a way to ground yourself much more. Find a way to maybe meditate, sit next to water, connect with your emotions. Because this is something that will help you develop your abilities. The simple things, not the complicated ones, number 3, because you already did the complicated things. Wow. I'm sensing here you're such a powerful person, number 3. Thank you so much. Tell me more about who you are in the comments. I'd be more than interested to know about you and about your abilities. I'm sending out many sparks your way. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a like, comment, and a subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you in my next video.